Charles and Camilla's coronation path has been revealed, and it should anger anyone in the United Kingdom who is struggling on a daily basis to make ends meet. The two will be riding on two golden carriages. For the everyday person out here, this certainly seems self-indulging. Why two coaches when most citizens of the United Kingdom are struggling to pay their electric bills and are barely making ends meet? You tell me, what have these two done for the United Kingdom that makes them deserving of being transported in golden carriages? Camilla and cruel Charles have only taken from the poor to enrich themselves. You could not make this up. It is certainly not a good look for both of them. This spectacle screams tone deaf. The procession will include hundreds of armed forces, bodyguards, and royal watermen from the British Commonwealth and overseas territories. Let us hope that they will be providing these military personnel proper boarding, since it was recently reported that the palace guards were living in filth and with vermin while Charles and Camilla are luxuriating with the taxpayers' money, which will be evident at the coronation. It has come to light that the crown jewels that will be used on May 6 for Charles and Camilla have been chosen. It will consist of an orb, golden spurs, a bracelet, 2 maces, 5 swords, a ring, a scepter with a cross, and another scepter with a dove. Camilla will be crowned with Queen Mary's crown, and an orb containing a dove that has been mired in controversy given that it was made from an elephant tusk. One of the royal family's tenet is conservation, and to use the controversial orb is somewhat of saying do what I say and not what I do. It is kind of hypocritical if you ask me. The monarchy is claiming that the rod symbolizes justice and mercy, and the dove with folded wings represents the Holy Spirit. It appears that mercy and justice here must be a misunderstanding, given that not one time that any member of the royal family has stood up against the injustice that Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, has endured from the UK media. It is also amusing that Camilla and Charles, who stepped out of their marriages, are invoking the Holy Spirit when they are really two adulterers. Just stating the obvious. The coronation invitation that was recently released have confirmed that Camilla will be called Queen Camilla and will receive a queen's ring made of ruby and gold. The idea that Camilla will be called Queen Camilla instead of Queen Consort Camilla after the coronation speaks volumes and does not sit right with most people who love Princess Diana. The name Queen is a hard pill to swallow, given that many remember Camilla as creating a wedge between the much-beloved Princess Diana and Charles's marriage, and not to mention her untimely death at a young age. Although many years have gone by since the passing of Princess Diana, to them, it feels like yesterday, and as a result, it has been difficult to accept what Camilla represents. Moreover, the Queen made it clear that it was her dying wish that Camilla assumed the name Queen Consort upon her passing when her son, Charles, inherits the throne. However, it has only been 8 months since the death of the late Queen, and Camilla is now being called Queen Camilla. One can only imagine how restless the Queen must be, and quite possibly rolling in her grave, given that her wish has been ignored by her own son. Charles the Cruel has certainly dishonored his mother, the late Queen. If he and Camilla is booed at the coronation, then they certainly would have deserved it.